Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. Thank you for joining me today. On today's show, I take you inside of the Japanese restaurant Umi to see what they have to offer. Then local artist Melisa McCann joins me in studio to share about her new Latin band and upcoming performances. And later, our Best Reviews team shares some back-to-school must-haves. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by Umi. I am outside of Umi Restaurant, located across from Covington Plaza. This is a Japanese-inspired restaurant, and they have an array of food and craft cocktails. I'm going to check it out and take a tour, and you're invited. Let's do it. Joining me now is Rachel Lovelace, the Marketing and Events Manager at Umi. Hi.
Hi, Jessica. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Very good.
Good. It's so nice to be here. You know, I've driven past and seen your sign because this place is so beautiful on the outside, and now coming in, I get to see how beautiful it is on the inside too.
Thank you.
Yeah. So this is a Japanese-inspired restaurant
It is.
that has a really contemporary look and feel to it. So kind of give us the rundown about Umi.
Oh, yes. Umi. I love Umi. I have to start by saying that. It has been such a wonderful place to be a part of and call home. It is a Japanese restaurant, although we specialize in not just sushi, also steak and seafood, and a lot of American fare as well. And that's something we love our guests and customers to know.
Okay, a little bit of everything, which is nice.
Yes.
And really, when you walk in, you have a couple of different seating areas, but I see this beautiful bar that looks like the perfect place for like happy hour, like around that time after work to come and hang out with folks.
Absolutely. And we have 3 private event spaces as well. So for an intimate group or groups as large as up to 70.
Wow.
So, multi-level restaurant. So not everybody knows that.
Right. So multi-level, like there's a basement area?
There is, absolutely.
Oh, well, share me about down there.
So on the main level of the restaurant, we have our event space called the Whiskey Lounge and houses some of our beautiful wooden whiskey lockers. And then on the lower level, we have an intimate space called our Owner's Lounge, and it has leather couches and chairs, big screen TVs, a nice oval oak table. So a lot of different event opportunities there, but a little bit more of an intimate space. And then we have what we call our lower level event space, and it's a large room that can be configured in a lot of different ways and can host up to 70.
Wow, that's really exciting. So you all have been here for over 6 years.
We have.
And so I'm sure that you all offer something different than other sushi and Japanese and Asian inspired restaurants. So tell me, what sets you apart?
Well, I think our event spaces do, just because we have a lot of opportunities for all kinds of events.
Okay.
We also offer sushi rolling classes, which are so much fun. Yes.
Really? Oh, it's so fun. Okay.
So much fun. And then we are about to launch another class, which is a sushi sampler class, where you get to have 10 totally different types of rolls, everything from vegetarian, gluten-free, keto, specialty, fried, raw, everything. So you get a little bit of everything, and it's a great deal, and it's designed for a group of 6.
Yes,
So.
and how often do you offer the sushi classes, the rolling class?
All you have to do is gather a group and book with us. So we just work with availability of our teachers and your group and get you in the books.
I love that. That's a perfect girlfriend gathering, celebration of a birthday or something. So we will definitely be coming back to do a sushi class.
Oh, please do.
That'll be so much fun. Okay, so in addition to all that you offer, I know that you have a wide selection of custom craft cocktails and all types of stuff. I mean, I know sake is so popular, right?
Yes, it is.
And so, like, share with me a little bit about your cocktail menu.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, one thing that sets us a little bit apart here at Umi is our niche in the Japanese whiskey and bourbon world, and also just even our Japanese vodkas and gins. And of course, we carry much more than just Japanese, but that's a little bit of something that's unique here is what we offer. We have a wide variety of those things, and very everything from a little bit more standard to very high end, and it's neat to try different flavors and mix things. So we have different flights for our, we have a standard bourbon flight, and then we have a Japanese whiskey and bourbon flight. So that's kind of a fun part of our cocktail menu. And then we do have specialty cocktails, a little something for everyone. We have things that are light and fruity and sweet, things that are dry, things that are scotch and whiskey and bourbon forward. So a little bit of something for everyone.
That's fun. Okay, so what have you prepared for me today?
So we decided to offer a little bit of those two options. So we have our Island Flair, which is your sweeter, lighter, fruitier drink. It is pineapple, peach, simple syrup, lemon. It has a coconut vodka as well. So a very pretty color. Very
so beautiful. This color is stunning. I hope that you all can see how beautiful this turquoise is, and it smells so good. It smells like I should be on the beach.
Yes.
Okay, let's give it a tasty taste. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you all know how I feel about sweet drinks. I'm not a super sweet drink fan. So this surprised me that it's not sweet like that. It's very smooth, and it has like this calming taste to it. You say there's coconut.
There is coconut, absolutely. And I agree. I tend to lean towards the drier cocktails, but I really do like our Island Flair. It's not overpoweringly sweet.
It's full-bodied.
Yes.
Which I like. Yes.
Great way to word it.
Love that.
Yes.
Okay, and then next up
is our Blood and Sand, which the name is kind of a nod to a Humphrey Bogart movie, so that's kind of where it gets its name. And this has a monkey shoulder scotch, a cherry liqueur, sweet vermouth, and orange juice.
Oh, I love sweet vermouth. So what, you say a monkey shoulder
Monkey
scotch?
shoulder scotch, yes. So
fun.
if you're a scotch fan, monkey shoulder may be one you're familiar with.
Okay. Well, yum. So let's give this one a taste. Oh, wow. Ooh. This is different. This is different because the flavors mixed kind of reminds me of sake a little bit. Like it has that really, it's a very toned down taste.
Yes. You get the orange and cherry that mingle a little bit, and then that scotch.
Yes, and I feel like the vermouth really just sets just this calm. Like you just want to chill and just relax and sip on this for a while. A really great way to make a scotch.
Yeah, thank you.
That is so awesome. So share with me about your hours here, and where should someone go if they want to learn more about your restaurant and check out the menu?
Oh, absolutely. So we are open Wednesday through Sunday. Hours vary just a little bit, but we are open for lunch and dinner every day, Wednesday through Sunday. And then we stay open and don't close between the two on the weekends. So something to look for. To learn more about our menu, our hours, our event spaces, if you go to umifortwayne.com, it's our website has very nicely set up to where you can click on a tab and maybe click private dining and events, and that will show you a 3D walkthrough of the rooms with contact information, which would direct you towards me if you have questions on events. It has our menu, our hours, reservations, online ordering, all of the things.
Awesome. And I must say, you guys have a really nice website.
Thank you.
Yes, it's very good. Always look. You can always tell the quality of a business by the quality of their website.
Thank you.
Yes. And before I leave, I have to choose Jessica's favorite pick for the cocktails. And so, drum roll. This is actually hard because I really do enjoy both, but I am going to choose this beautiful island blend because I typically don't get to choose the sweet, beautiful drinks because, they're not my favorite. But this one is, what is the name?
Island Flair.
Island Flair. Cheers. Thank you so much, Rachel.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Jessica.
it. And if you would like more information about Umi Restaurant, we'll be sure to have their website listed below. Explore so many options that they have, from appetizers, entrees, and of course, their craft cocktails. We'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Umi.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Melisa McCann is a local singer and musician sharing her passion for Latin fusion all around Northeast Indiana. From the cha-cha, salsa, and rumba, she is multi-talented, and I am so thrilled to speak with her today about her upcoming performances. Hi, Melisa.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, well, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Like you're ready to perform right now.
Let's go.
So, Melisa, you have been performing around Fort Wayne for so many years, and I know that you had your previous band and you're kind of evolving and reinventing. And so I want to talk about your new band, but first, give us a background about your music career and your journey.
Yes, well, I'm from Munster, Indiana, originally. I'm very proud of that. And ever since I was a child, you know, I'm Puerto Rican and Mexican, and it was infused in our family, infused in our culture, and it's something that really carried me through all my developmental years. So having been able to play saxophone at an early age, and then go on to discover more about singing and piano and dance and theater, I'm just a performance junkie. So then I went to Indiana University, studied musical theater. That was incredible experience. And then I moved on to New York City to perform and live there.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah. And then so you've been able to get experience in so many different areas of music, as you stated, and you are a musician and a singer. So what instruments do you play?
So my first instrument was saxophone. Actually violin for a couple of years, but then saxophone, and then piano. Then I moved into studying voice.
Oh, wow. And so share with me some of artists that may inspire you.
Oh my goodness. Well, of course, in the musical theater genre and all those genres, there's many. And I can't think of anyone specific, but I know growing up, some of those pop artists like Gloria Estefan, Paula Abdul, Madonna, Whitney Houston, all of those just initially got me excited about it. And then when I went to study at the university, I learned there's so much more to singing.
Yeah. And so you had your career in New York, and then you made your way to Fort Wayne, and you started your band, Melisa's Latin Beat.
Yes.
And so share with me about that and that vibe of your previous band.
Yes. So I was telling you I'm a performing arts junkie, and so also in my background is ballroom dancing. So the live music with the dance is something that's always intrigued me. In college, I also had a Latin band, and I used to, in New York City, dance at the Copacabana. So
fun.
I was used to these amazing salsa bands and these areas that I lived, and I came to Fort Wayne and I said, you know what, they don't have that here, and it's such a zestful part of life. I'd love to share that.
Yes.
So I met a few friends here in town that also shared those passions, and we created Melisa's Latin Beat.
Yes, that's incredible. And so, of course, all of the, what I intro, like the salsa, the rumba, and all of that vibe in a very big way is how you perform through that band. And so now you're transitioning and starting a whole new journey this year with Sunset Musica.
Yes.
Yeah, so share with me about that band.
Yes. So Melisa's Latin Beat was the biggest band I've ever done. It's about 8 to 9 piece. We did do a lot of the salsa charts. Again, a fusion, dancey. This next piece is also some elements of dance and ballroom with a Latin twist, and very great for cocktail parties and more intimate gatherings. So this is a very special project with Alan Parr, who is also our musical director for Melisa's Latin Beat. So this one, I envision it being for those classy wedding receptions that would like to create a vibe of classy Latin ambiance.
Yes, I love that. And I know that you have some upcoming performances, which is incredible. So first, this upcoming week, August 4th, right? At Downtown Live. So share with me about that.
Yes, Downtown Live is one of my very favorite events. It was formerly at the Landing, and now it's on Calhoun Street, right in front of Pint and Slice. So they're going to shut down the street, and we're bringing Sunset Musica, and we have Arthur Murray Dance Studio providing a salsa dance lesson. And so it'll just be a really lovely night. We're going to have great weather. And Rick Zolman and the Downtown Live team is just really excellent to work with. So don't miss it. It's all ages. It's free.
That sounds incredible. And then the next performance will be at the Embassy Theater.
Yes.
That is so special. So share with me about that.
Yes. So that will be taking place for their Summer Night series in their ballroom. Again, another one of my most favorite events. We've played there a few years. And You can have a wonderful night on the town. It's only $5 a ticket. Proximo is the featured vendor that evening. And they open the ballroom up, and it's gorgeous up there. Then you can go to the rooftop and enjoy city views and night breezes. It's just the perfect summer evening at the Embassy Theater.
That's wonderful. And just throughout your career and just being able to grow and, like I said, evolve, share with me what inspires you.
Oh, you know, I'm also a YMCA director. So I feel like community and to be able to share the arts in community is so valuable. We've all been through life, especially in the last few years, that to have something to offer with the arts is so vital for our quality of life, for our well-being, and just to enjoy the fullness of life. So that really sparks me. I'm just a very passionate person about that. So it drives me to push a little harder to invest in projects like this.
Yes, well, awesome. Well, I'm so excited to see you perform and just all that's in store with Sunset Musica. Thank you so much, Melissa, for coming in.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
Yes,
it's
you're
been
so
a pleasure.
welcome. Absolutely. And if you would like more information about Sunset Musica and their upcoming performances, we'll have them listed below, and also their contact information. And I'll see you after the break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
If you are looking to get a jump start on your back-to-school shopping, we have you covered. Olivia Horton is standing by with some top-tested must-haves for the school year from Best Reviews.
It's almost that time of year again. Yes, I'm of course talking about back to school, if you can believe it. Here to take all of the stress out of getting ready for the new school year is Jacob Palmer with Best Reviews. Jacob, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. You know, it is hard to believe that it's that time of year again, but the retailers are putting out great deals on back to school stuff, so we should be talking about it.
And the first thing we should talk about is this awesome lunchbox over here.
This is something that's evolved over the years. You know, people aren't bringing the paper bags, and they certainly aren't bringing the plastic bags anymore. So this bento box is awesome because it allows that picky eater in your life to get the warm mac and cheese at lunch, make sure they're getting the nutrition they need throughout the day.
Love that. That helps you stay food-wise, but what about when it comes to the liquids?
And if you're in a hot environment, you got to make sure that these kids stay hydrated, and that's why we brought in the Hydro Flask today, because out of the Best Reviews testing lab, when we put all of these side by side, this one kept ice cold for the longest, so love that. And also for the kids, they do come in different colors, so don't feel constrained just by the black one we brought in today.
And Jacob, every kid needs a good back-to-school pair of shoes.
Yeah, and we were just talking about it, how important it is for the school shoes to be nice and durable. And these from OnCloud are #1 trendy, so they'll still be cool at the school. And then they'll also be able to have, these durable sneakers that you can wear year round. We tested them for that kid that loves to get out and get into the mud, get dirty, and these are the most durable. And the best part by far, they're perfect for the child that just wants to slide their foot in, because, a lot of kids aren't patient enough to put them on properly in time.
Well, this is for any kid that wants to be cool for school, and also so are the headphones.
Yeah, and people are learning so many different ways now. It's not just like, opening up the book and reading like it was when we were kids. Now they're learning through a bunch of different multimedia sources. So these headphones from JBL are specifically designed for school children because they're safe for their ears. They don't get too loud. And so we love them for, if they need to learn via different methods, or if you want to travel with them, they're pretty cross-functional, not just great for back to school.
Well, speaking of different methods to learn, this Kindle is definitely a different method.
Yeah, and the Kindle's been super popular since Amazon rolled it out, and we love it because of how effective it is at kind of consolidating all of those books into just one handy device. And what's great right now is that Amazon is running a promotion for Audible. So if you, as the parent or the child, want to be more into the ebooks, get podcasts, there's a bunch of different things you can get from it.
Now, you can't go back to school without a nice pencil bag, Jacob.
Yeah, again, and it's all about being organized, and these pencil bags is an opportunity also for the student to kind of be cool, like have their own branding and have something that's pretty swell. And so we love this pencil bag because it allows them to be nice and organized, keep everything in one place, and also make kind of a fashion statement as well.
Well, speaking of fashion statements, what about this backpack?
Yeah, so LL Bean is one of these brands where, they were big in the 90s, started to lose some of that cool factor, but now it's back back again in a big way. And this LL Bean backpack's great, not only because of how cool it looks, but it also is very durable. It's water resistant, so if you live in a wetter climate, you can make sure they're not going to come home with everything soaked. And then it's also really lightweight, and it even has some of these light protector things on it, so it gives you a little bit of that peace of mind when the light reflectors get hit by a headlight or something like that. They're a little bit more visible, so when they're walking home from school, they can still be safe.
Well, these are great back-to-school products, but do you have any great back-to-school tips for the parents out there?
Yeah, the one tip that we have is if you are already invested in an Apple AirTag, a Galaxy Smart Tag, you can get a Tile. Any of those things will help you make sure that you keep these things. Children misplace stuff all the time, so give yourself a little assist with a digital tracker. Make sure you're not spending your money twice, because at bestreviews.com, that's really what we want people to avoid.
Jacob, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. To learn more about any of these products, you can head to bestreviews.com or scan the QR code on your screen.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. For more information and to find more product reviews, go to our website, WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. You can always rewatch episodes of Living Local 15 on WANE.com and also the WANE app. And remember, it's never too late to live your best life, so start living it today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Follow us on social media at Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.